Alrighty guys, it is turn 1 of Operation Neptune, and I'm playing as Russia. They had 37 IPCs, unit by 4 in tech, 1 strategic, 3 artillery, and 3 infantry. Alright, so since we're at peace, and everyone's our friend, we're gonna keep the friendly relations going on. Alright, so, just non-combat. 2 infantry from Vyborg will hop on this transport and then drop off into Baltic states. This infantry in eastern Poland, one of them will move back into western Ukraine. 1 infantry from Bessarabia will move up into western Ukraine. These 3 infantry will move up into Baltic states. You know what? 2 of them are going to move up into Baltic states. This other guy that I left in eastern Poland, he's going to back up into western Ukraine. And the last guy in Belarus will move up into eastern Poland. All right. I'm gonna take 4 infantry from Leningrad. And they will move up into Baltic states, those 4. The 1 infantry in Vyborg, he will move. You know what? He's going to stay in Vyborg. The 2 infantry in Karelia, they will move up into Leningrad. The 1 artillery in Leningrad will move up into Baltic states. The 2 AAA will move up into Baltic states from Leningrad. 1 of these fighters from Leningrad will go into Baltic states. The 1 infantry in Archangel will move up into Leningrad. The sub that is in C-Zone 127, he will go 1, 2, 3, and go into C-Zone 112. The sub that is in C-Zone 115 will go into 113. The tank and the mechanized, they will go 1, 2 into Bryansk. These 3 infantry from Ukraine, 1 of them's gonna get railed 1, 2, 3 into Baltic states. And the remaining 2 will go into western Ukraine. One of these AAA will rail to Leningrad 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna rail I'm gonna rail a tank and artillery and 1 infantry to Baltic states. This mechanized in Moscow, he would go 1-2 into Western Ukraine. The tactical will go into Leningrad, and the other fighter will go into Baltic states. All right, over here, I'm gonna take 1 infantry from Yakut SSR, bring him down here. Over here, I'm gonna move 1 AAA up and 6 infantry. And these 5 infantry will go into Buryatia. And this AAA will go into Buryatia. Actually, they're gonna just stay. Yeah, Amar is open. These 2 infantry in Moscow. They're gonna move into Smolensk. All right, let me go ahead and clean this up over here. So I got 2. So I need a red ship. Stand by. So I got 13 guys in Baltic states with 2 artillery, 1 tank. And 2 fighters. And you know what? The other guy that's in Vyborg, he's gonna back up into Leningrad. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then actually only 1 infantry is gonna move up from Russian to Stalingrad. So. All right, that's all the corrections. I got 2 infantry in the Caucasus. I'm gonna move them into Stalingrad, and I apologize. I'm actually just gonna do that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so let me place my units. I'm gonna place 2 artillery and 1 infantry in Ukraine. And I'm gonna place another 2 infantry and 1 artillery in Leningrad. And then, you guessed it, the strategic's gonna go into Stalingrad. All right, so disposition of units. I have 1 sub and 112. I got 1 sub and 113. I got a cruiser and a transport in 115. I have 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tactical, 1 AAA in Leningrad. In Baltic states, I have 10, 11, 12, 13 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 AAA, 2 fighters, 1 tank in Baltic states. I have 1 infantry in eastern Poland. I got 1 infantry in Bessarabia and western Ukraine. I think that's 5, right? 3, 4, 5. I got 6 infantry, 1 mechanized, and 1 artillery in western Ukraine. In Ukraine itself, I got 2 artillery and 1 infantry. In Bryansk, I got 1 mech, 1 tank. In Smolensk, I got 2 infantry. In Moscow, I got 1 infantry. In Stalingrad, I got 2 infantry and 1 strategic. And I hate to do this. I'm gonna make 1 change on the east side. I had 5 infantry that were originally in Yakut. And those 5 infantry are gonna go into Yenisei. Alright, in Moscow, I got 1 infantry and 1 AAA. In Yenisei, I got 5 infantry. In Buryatia, I got 6 infantry, 1 AAA. In Sakha, I got 6 infantry and 1 AAA. Alright, that does it for the Russians. They're gonna have 37 IPCs for next turn. And it is now turn 2. Alright, signing off.